Bob spoke about The Last Jedi. And of course, I think once again, the big thing that came out of that was about Carrie Fisher and how all her scenes are in the film. Nothing's been altered. Nothing's been changed. As he said, we wanted to respect the character, respect everything about it. He said it would have been different if she had have died at the beginning of production.
Definitely.
But we haven't altered her performance in any way. And the no CG used and all that sort of stuff. So, it's quite interesting. That he's come out and said that. I know that at Lucasfilm, it was the first time ever I'd seen them come out with a statement saying they will not CGI Leia in any future Star Wars films, the older Leia, but, very interesting, but I think that's great. It really shows that obviously they're happy with her performance.
Yeah.
Every scene has a meaning. It's integral to the story, and what a beautiful way for I guess, Carrie's career on screen to end in such a manner that they've given her that honor. So, but it was cool. I think it was very nice of Bob to come out and say that.
Yeah, it was. I just think, she may be going to be recast, because if they haven't touched anything in the movie, and she actually was supposed to be in episode 9, they're going to have to recast.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be really interesting as well, when it comes around to that. I mean, how emotional is this film going to be anyway? And
I already sense I'm going to be crying. As I said in the previous pod, tissues, mate. I'll be buying boxes of them.
Yeah, well, I'll probably be right there with you, and I'm not one who usually tears up with seeing things, but yeah, we'll see. That's for sure.
So, and of course, probably the other thing he spoke about with The Last Jedi was that Luke has a lot of dialogue.
He actually speaks.
He speaks in this film. What a surprise!
Yeah.
But look,
give me my lightsaber back. That's it.
So where did you get that? Where's the hand that came with it?
Yeah, exactly. I've lost my green one.
But it's interesting that keeping mum about this. I think they're keeping more mum about this film than they were The Force Awakens.
Oh, definitely. I mean, and JJ was notorious for, misdirection and keeping secrets and stuff. But I mean, yeah, there was like 10 times more stuff on Force Awakens out at this time than there was of Last Jedi. So which is great. I think it's great. I don't want to know anything. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll watch the trailer like anybody else.
Yep.
And I mean, Star Wars trailers have been fantastic. They don't give you the story. You just see images. And right up until December, I'm really hoping to be in the dark. So
yeah, well, in about 3-4 weeks, we're gonna know what it's gonna look like. So
yeah, I know. It's almost like the film's coming out in 3
weeks. It does, doesn't it?
That's what it feels like. You just want to see something. Just want to see something.
And I think, and we're going to get it. So, but it was also too interesting around the same time when Bob was doing these talks. Laura Dern came out and did an interview and said that she hasn't even told her children what her character is. So to me, that speaks volumes, because if her kids watch the films and she goes, oh, guess who Mummy's playing? I'm playing this person, and that's their name. They're going to go, oh, that must mean you're... So to me, her character has to be connected to someone we know.
Well,
I don't think...
Yeah.
Or am I reading too much?
No, I'll let you... Yeah, go on.
I just think it'd be me like going, Blair, look, I've just been cast in Star Wars, and I'm playing an X-Wing pilot called Sniffy McSniffsalot, and I've got a really big part in the film. It's like, my character is huge. But if I said, Blair, I'm in Star Wars, and I'm playing Dash Miranda, and I'm
in Star Wars, and my character's huge, and I'm playing Son of Porkins.
Son of Porkins, that's it. Son of Porkins. She could be daughter of Porkins. What would that make her? Ham sandwich?
A porkette.
Porkette? Yeah. Porkette. Miss Piggy. I'm playing Miss Piggy in Star Wars. But look, I think that's great. Because I love Laura Dern. She's such an awesome actress. And I think good. Once again, she's going to add a lot of weight to this cast. And
the other thing is too is that, I mean, she's got small kids. Right.
She does.
And we know being parents what children are like.
Yep.
They wouldn't be able to keep their mouth shut. They go to school and say, "Oh, Mum told us she's playing this," and before you know it, it'll be all over the internet. So
yeah, that's true.
There is that. Yeah, but also the other thing, we're talking about children.
This is true.
Yeah, I think there's maybe it's a bit of a degree of both, I think.
I could see it, like she drops the kids off at school and some kids walk up to her kids and go, "Look, my dad slipped me a 20. Can you tell me who your mum's going to play? I've got to tell him, right? Like if I go back with nothing, he's going to put me in the dungeon again, it's something like that, So, under the stairs. And it's like, is your name Harry Potter? No, so it would be pretty hard, especially in that thing, because there would be kids who are Star Wars fans and they would be harassing her children. So completely understandable. Because if it did get out, and I do know because kids are kids, I've got 3, and my daughter today couldn't keep the secret that she got a chocolate milk when she went to the shops with her mother. She had to come home and tell the other 2, and that started World War III. So
I'll bet. Yeah.
It did. It was escalated quickly. So look, I can completely understand that. So, and she mentioned a comment saying, "I'll probably get more respect from my children once they see who I play." So I really like that. Obviously, she's going to be playing a very commanding person. I think she's going to err on the side of good in this film. I really do. I think she's going to be on the side of the Resistance or the Rebel Alliance. But once again, I'm just guessing. The rumors were that her character, she takes control of the Resistance per se, or she's of equal footing with Leia in the sense, and they butt heads. But it'll be interesting to see who she plays. I'm excited. I love her as an actress. I think she is talented in everything she does, and she can play, once again, multifacets of characters. So I'm excited, but I just found it very interesting. It's just like, I haven't even told my kids. I won't tell anybody who I'm playing. So that must be so hard. So I think once they announce her character's name, it's just going to be a weight off her shoulders.
Must be so difficult to be involved. I mean, if I was in the movies, like playing Son of Porkins, or whoever, extra large X-Wing, please.
That's me.
I would find it so difficult to keep my mouth shut about anything, and especially if you can't tell your family.
It would be hard.
Very, very difficult. You have to sign contracts and have to say, "I'm not going to tell nobody." And it'd be just so difficult. And more power to them for being able to do it, because I'd find it really hard.
Well, it was funny, like when I'm actually going to touch on the My Saga documentary. When we interviewed Steve Sansweet, he was a part of a very select group that was pulled aside to say that Disney were gonna that there'll be more Star Wars films, and that Disney were gonna buy Lucasfilm and all this sort of stuff. So he said I had to sign something, and I couldn't tell anyone. I had to come home and I had to keep my mouth shut but he said we pre-wrote blogs in advance, ready for when it was announced. But he said there was one group and they were all told, and then he got pulled aside into a smaller group and said, "Well, here's some more information." And he said, it's the hardest thing to be told this and not be excited about it, but then to write about it, and then you're writing about it, and then you got your loved ones around you, and you're wanting to say, "Oh, what are you doing?" It's like, well, I'm writing this article about these new Star Wars films and how Disney are buying Lucasfilm, but you can't tell anybody, but you'd be like, "Oh, look, it's just something for work," but I can't tell you. But to know that and be busting with excitement and everything, it's a hard thing. I don't envy anyone, like I said, I think in last week's pod, I don't envy anyone who's a part of any Star Wars project, because it would be the hardest thing in the world. But at the same time, I'd be excited by it.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing is, you'd do your job, and you wouldn't see what was going to happen for 12, 18 months. No. You wouldn't see the film.
No.
So, just having that knowledge, and be all just running through your head all the time, what it was going to look like, what you were going to do, and to finally see it, it'd be just mind blowing to watch it the first time. There you are, you're in the middle of all of that, so that must be great when you finally get to do that. So.